But first, coming this winter, we stopped using fossil fuels because global warming is an existential threat, but now we might not have enough power and heating fuel when it gets too cold. In other words, you will be broke and frozen, but at least we won't be any hotter. In fact, that might be a reality pretty soon. Half of the country is just days away from freezing temperatures that could be 20 degrees below average. You'll be trick-or-treating in snowsuits. The cold front affects 60 million people. Now to the headlines. Oil price. U.S. households see electricity bills soar as energy crisis comes to America. From NewsNation Digital. Heating prices expected to jump more than usual this winter. New York Times. Winter forces gas and electric bills will soar. The numbers don't lie, and these are the projections directly from the U.S. government. From this month until March, the cost to heat your home with natural gas will be more than $900. That's up 28%. Heating oil up 27%, more than $2,300. Electricity up $1,300. Propane, $1,600, up 5%. And that's if you can get it. Because rather than increase our energy supply and lower prices, we have to stay frozen and focused on the prize, green energy.
These upward spiraling prices of fossil fuels are exactly why we have to transition to a clean economy. This whole circumstance is really a foot stomp on why we can't rely on the volatility of fossil fuels.
We have to be thinking hard about deploying more renewables.
There will be people freezing to death this winter, or will have to choose between food and heating their homes this winter. The Wall Street Journal. New England risks winter blackouts as gas supplies tighten. Myron Ebell is here, director of the Competitive Enterprise Institute and Center for Energy and Environment. Before that, he led President Trump's EPA transition. Myron, we appreciate you being here. The knock would be right that you used to work for the Trump administration, therefore you love fossil fuels. Is there, well, it's legitimate. Okay, we got to tell the viewers, to be fair, the truth here. But I'm wondering why all of a sudden we're seeing this shortage to the point we might have blackouts.
Thank you, Leland. Well, New England, for example, which you mentioned last, is in much the same position, but they're a little bit behind where Europe is. Political decisions have constricted the supply of energy and are raising energy prices and creating shortages. This is intentional. President Biden ran on that agenda. He said we're going to get rid of fossil fuels, no more oil production on federal land. New England has blocked pipelines for years that could supply more natural gas and petroleum products. And instead, in the winter, when they run out, they have to import liquefied natural gas from abroad at a much higher price.
All right. And how does the war in Ukraine play into this? Because whenever I hear natural gas in Europe, that's something that also has been an issue, at least the past couple of months.
Yes. Well, Europe's disastrous energy policy, the consequences of it have been brought much closer, much earlier, because of Russia's invasion of Ukraine and the disruption in oil supplies and natural gas supplies. And so all these things were going to happen because of the policies that they've been pursuing. They've just happened much earlier and in a much bigger way than anybody thought they could.
In fairness, people on the left and who support these policies will say, look, at some point we're going to have to make this transition. And second of all, even if you said build as many pipelines as you want tomorrow and drill as much as you want on federal lands tomorrow, nothing effectively would change for this winter in our pocketbooks. Is that true?
One thing that the New England governors have actually requested that could change things is suspending the Jones Act so that the LNG import terminals. Now, in most of the country, we have LNG export terminals, but in New England, they need to import liquefied natural gas, but they have to do it from abroad because of a thing called the Jones Act, which says only if you're going to move things from one U.S. port to the other, you have to have an American flag ship. Well, there just aren't enough American flag ships, so they have to use foreign ships, but they can't bring gas from the Gulf of Mexico, from Texas and Louisiana, because that's domestic gas, so they have to bring it from somewhere else.
I always love when people bring up the Jones Act because it is one of the more obscure things in the world that absolutely crushes the little guy, and it's always too confusing to talk about. You explained it well, Myron. We appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.